talk about apostrophes. The purpose of having apostrophes is actually pretty simple. You see, we are lazy. And because we're lazy, we don't want to use two words when we could use one. Okay, so the first thing that we started doing is saying, you know what, it takes too long to say some things. So I'm going to just cram my words together, I'm going to blend them and mumble, and instead of saying do not, I'm going to say don't. And what we do is we shove the words together and delete a letter and replace the letter with an apostrophe. Okay? But then that wasn't enough. We were still lazy and we still wanted ways to be lazy, and we used to use this word called of to show possession. The book of John, the house of Mary, the backpack of James. Okay, so we didn't really like that. Now we did already have some words that showed possession, like hers and his, theirs, my, mine. So, and the list is a little longer, but these words always showed possession, and we don't need apostrophes because they existed before we started using apostrophes to show possession. The word its is in this list. Its is the same as my, his, hers. We don't need an apostrophe to show possession for the word it. But then that wasn't enough. We didn't like using the word of, so we got to get rid of it. So what we do is we take out of, and instead of saying the book of John, we would change that to John's book. Oh my gosh, that is so much shorter. Don't you like that better? Yeah, we like that better because, like I said, we're pretty lazy. So we can now turn any word into a possessive word. So my cat's dish, my dog's house. Okay? So whatever word I want to be possessive, I no longer have to use the word of. Now, we do have to realize that where we put the apostrophe could change with possessives. Because if I have one cat, then it goes before the yes. One cat's dish. But what if I have two cats? In that case, this is actually wrong. Okay, so if I have two cats, the way I figure it out is I say, who does the dish belong to? Well, it belongs to the two cats. And the S is already present. So if the S is already there, I just stick on an apostrophe. You can think of the apostrophe like tape or glue. You either have to tape on the S because it wasn't already there, or you just stick it to the outside because it needs to be there to show possession, but the S is already there. So if I have one cat, I would have apostrophe S. But if I have two cats, I have the S and then the apostrophe.